I, like probably everybody else in the world, became aware of you on the same day when they saw Slumdog Millionaire. With a very experienced director, it's not like you went on to a little independent film where
not.
Everyone's finding their way.
Yeah. My first ever scene was with the boy who plays Salim when he comes to see me.
Right.
Yeah. I had 3 lines and I learned them a little too much, to the point that I couldn't sleep that night because it just kept saying my lines over and over. I'm like, what if I forget this line?
Were you terrified that you were going to forget your line?
Totally terrified. Totally terrified that I was going to forget 3 simple lines. And that was a tough one because I had never been on a film set before. I never even grew up watching what happens on a film set. You know, I never grew up in a film family.
Like you didn't know where to stand or what
I
a
didn't know
mark
what those
was,
markers were, and then the whole production, the magnanimity of the production with people fixing lights and everything was just absolutely fascinating. And that's the part that was so beautiful about Slumdog, because in Danny's own words, he after Slumdog was done and all the award ceremonies were done with and we won the awards, he said, "Now you're a little tarnished." You know, because you've kind of seen it all, but not in a bad way, not in a negative way. But, you know, the whole Alice in Wonderland, not knowing what is happening, being so raw, a little part of it just gets a little tainted. Even like the whole round of meeting agents in the UK and the US and making the decision and everybody like fighting for you. I think all of that was, it's a lot to take on when you just come from nowhere.
Give me a sense of what those meetings are like.
There's a lot of pitching. We should put you in this role. We should put you in that role.
A lot of promising,
A lot
right?
of promising. Oh my God, a lot of promising. But I did obviously, my agent, the reason why I even picked her was because she did not speak much in the meeting, which was a little scary, but she was the only one who paid attention.
Really?
She was the only one who paid attention, because every meeting that I took where I was constantly asked, so what films do you want to be in? And then obviously it was mostly the big budget films that people were throwing at me. Oh gosh, you should be the next James Bond film. You should be in the next Marvel film, and that's all great. It's absolutely amazing. But when I was asked what was my favorite film, I somehow kept mentioning Stanley Kubrick and my 80s films. And Hilda, my agent, when I had still not made my decision, she sent to my room a limited edition Stanley Kubrick archives book, and she knew that if I ever got a chance to do something brilliant, which I would after Slumdog, then that wouldn't be a big budget film. That would be to continue proving to the world that I'm not a one-hit wonder.